We're at the entrance.
Now that's part of the exhibit
Coined that phrase way back in 1837.
Wonderland
had something
Express.
quite this literal in mind. If you love trains, if you love plants, if you love Chicago, it's all here for you. Me, I love the architecture. Here's the downtown loop. All right, that's a freight train going over the Michigan Avenue Bridge, but otherwise, most of the details are pretty accurate. Wait till you see this. It's Millennium Park. Curls of tree bark represent the swooping steel of Millennium Park band shell, and the steel trellis is rendered in twigs. And yes, the beam is here too. It's made out of gourds. Here's the museum campus. There's the Adler Planetarium. This is the Shed Aquarium with a gourd for a dome. I think that's an acorn cap. And somewhere around here is the Field Museum. Is it snowing in here? Actually, it is. Two machines in the ceiling create a snow-like substance from water and vegetable oil. There are some 60 Chicago landmarks here, along with icons like the Art Institute Lions wearing wreaths for the holidays, the Michael Jordan sculpture at the United Center, made from unopened pine cones and an acorn, and even Mrs. O'Leary's cow. The cars on the Navy Pier Ferris wheel are walnut hulls topped with acorn caps. The footrests are pistachio nuts. The man who turns 12 tons of cedar and a plethora of other plant materials into a $300,000 railroad Wonderland is a Kentucky-based landscape architect and garden railroad designer named
This is interesting.
This is the fellow who did the job.
Spectacular. He's a real artist at it, and he makes the trains disappear and appear so that it looks like they've been gone for a while. You know, you just don't watch a train run around a circle like you do with the old Lionel.
Paul was responsible for putting in all of the trains and the track and the architectural features of the garden, but the Botanic Garden horticulturalist chose all of the plant materials. So we have the miniature pomegranate and all of the dwarf species and heavily pruned species that go into making the right scale of plants for the trains.
Now, what about the fact that this is all living plant material that the trains are running through? Does that present challenges?
Yes, it does. We have to prune those. We have right-of-way on the tracks from the horticulture people. We can't touch anything else. If it's touching the train, we can nip it, but we can't touch anything else.
It's understandable that the horticulturalists would be a little possessive of their plants. They've been growing and training some of them for a year in preparation for this exhibit. It takes 6 hours every day to water, check, and bloom all the plants.
Okay.